Holy shit. 1000 crit damage Jingliu in memory of chaos. Well, I kind of want to see this damage. Eyes res, by the way. Oh my god. Holy shit, chat. So what is the moral of the story, guys? The moral of the story is just be a light spender in Honkai style. YouTube frog. Jingliu simp. I love her a lot, to the point I gave her a motorized bicycle. I have no idea what does that mean. First played at the start of Jingyuan's banner, stopped after Jingliu's first banner, E6 S5 by the way, went on a hiatus, logged in once a while to gamble. There's a lot of gamble, not gonna lie. My last stop was the Hue ghost hunting. Only know what is Panicani during the Caster's banner started. Oh, this is gonna be a fantastic account review. I am clueless on what is Divergent Universe, or even trying anything beyond MoC 9 until Caster's release. Don't even know what are speed thresholds. I know it's only good for DPS to go faster than Bronya back then. Skull emoji. Relics materials were from using the early access function. Ornaments crafted. Have not followed any HSR content creators until I saw your vids on YouTube back in June. The first few being a Pokke Court, and I got hooked. My relic builds were all based off of random guys online. I currently want to build a DOT team. Better for Black Swan to go faster than Kaka. Now you're stuck on what to do because you missed a very important part of the video, which is 120% EHR. Want to go for the easy way out and S5 a Jiao Quo light code to solve Black Swan's EHR issue. But bro's rerun is not coming anytime soon. My questionable build for Black Swan is mainly because of me trying my best to outspeed Kaka while maintaining a decent amount of attack. I don't know, man. My DOT team could possibly be brick at this point. After all, my newfound deepest regrets are now in my light cones section. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Hope you could enlighten me moving forward for DOT meta gameplay. I intend to just eat 2 high-stakes Kaka in the near future. Advice for 3-team lineup would be appreciated. As a person who recently completed story for both Panicani and Amphorius, realized how beautiful and emotionally roller coaster HSR lore is. Bro is literally sent by Dawei. Oh my god, Dawei approves of this message. I've been enjoying your videos and streams on YouTube, so this is what a YouTube frog account looks like. Very interesting. All hilarious and fun content. A fellow Singaporean streamer raising our flag high in the HSR community, and possibly Uma Musume Pretty Dudley. I gotta slow down on the Uma Musume addiction before a therapist comes knocking. And there it is. Frankly speaking, I don't really have too much faith, if I can say so myself. But without further ado, Jingliu simp. Let's see. Damn. Jingliu simp. Holy shit. This is a light spender, by the way. This is a light spender. Wait, hold up. I would like everyone to take note. Bro, in fact, identifies as a light spender. This is a light spender, alright? So let's settle the fuck down, guys, alright? This is actually what a light spender looks like. God damn. That is kind of crazy. God damn. God damn. Bro, this guy is really a light. I'm so glad bro really, like, you know, open up my eyes to put a little bit of a question mark over here, right? Just so that I don't get confused too much, right? Because he doesn't really know if that constitutes as being a light spender. But holy shit, man, if this is a light spender, bro could be our brand new oiler. Bro could actually be our brand new oiler, not gonna lie, alright? Like, and there it is, the light spender. Light spender. Holy shit, let me guess. Another light spender? Oh, wow. Actually, a light spender. That's very, very light, right? That's very, comparatively speaking, that's very, very light. Okay, very, very light. Okay, this is RMC, that's fine. Bro actually did a story. Light spender. Whoa! Light spender. And there it is. Oh. Light spender. Okay, so you're gonna be getting the E2 Kafka. If you can actually do, you know what, technically. Okay, I'll take out your Black Swans build a little bit, but so far, okay, the rest is just very, very light spender. Damn, E33B, E33B, and there it is. E5 Fusion. What's up? I hope this guy got it from losing the 50-50s and not actually putting for Fusion's banner. E3 Silver Wolf. Okay, E3 Inhibitor Lune. Who the hell told this guy to boo E3s, E3s, E3s? That is like the 4th E3, right? Because we have an E3 Rame here as well, bro. And then we have the E3 Teep, E3 Silver Wolf, E3 Deal. It's an E3 Locha. Okay, at least it's only E1, right? At least it's always only E1, right? Wow, relatable. Very light, man. And everything else is just not gonna be used. So Blado is gonna be E1. Very, very good. E4 and all the guys. Okay, wait, chat. Let me take a look at how bro's thingy is looking right now. This first things first, battle record showcase. Whoa! A 0-0 cycle, chat. With a sustain, by the way. With a sustain. That is a Jingliu 0 cycle with Sunday Runmate and Fu Xuan, by the way. Bro is using Fu Xuan for a 0-0 cycle as a light spender. As a light spender, I feel like, you know, this is a extremely good performance for a light spender, because bro definitely identifies as the light spender. So I think like maybe going forward, this should be the benchmark for the light spenders of the honkaistarrail society. And this is gonna be 80k extension. Bro, 80k with Jingliu, guys. I know Jingliu is tier 5 or like tier 3 or something. That is 80k with Jingliu if I can keep it a stack, you know what I'm saying? As a light spender, no less. As a light spender, E6, yeah, I did more than. Nah, as a light spender, right? Very exceptional light spending. Very light, very light. So let's see what bro's build is on, because bro's performance is fine, right? His performance is okay. So we do have ourselves a 7.6k HP, 47 into 200. Brand new scholar. Holy shit. Damn, the light spender is that HP main? God damn. HP percentage main stat is kind of crazy. Okay, but I guess you kind of needed to speed up. Crit damage is a little bit, but you have E6 Sunday, guys. Like, why the fuck do we even care, bro? Bro has E6 Sunday. He can literally just run whatever the fuck he wants to run. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, we do have the power of money to change that a little bit. Hitting us out with another quadra roll for the speed boots. And then it's a triple over here. Yeah, I think this Jingliu has no issue, right? For a light spender Jingliu, this is gonna be completely fine, right? Then 139, 135 speed tuning is more or less gonna be. No, you do not run banana, right? Stick with your. Is that Lushaka? Holy sh! Oh my god. Okay, under every other normal circumstance, I would never ever run this. But first of all, you have the power of money, so sustain issue is not gonna be a problem for you, since most of the time I would recommend people to run like HP or defensive main stat, and then you just try on crit damage. But since you do have the power of like the E6 and everything, it doesn't really matter too much. If you are running yourself a little bit low on energy, you might want to consider getting Lushaka, because I'm just so used to running Lushaka nowadays. Granted, it's not gonna work with your Jingliu, right? You're still gonna work with everyone else. And if you don't want to run Lushaka, Broken Kill could also give you this team-wide crit damage. But otherwise, that's really small things. And you did roll like penta crit damage on this. I think at this point you might as well just keep it, right? 135, 284 crit. Is this S5? I just realized. S1, guys. Bro, he's such a light spender. It is only at S1. Okay, aside from this, it is a very, very light spender, if I can say so myself. S3. E3, S3. Very, very interesting. 147 crit rate is almost 40%. That is kind of insane. 216 break event 124. Panel Coney 2-piece. Holy shit. Panel Coney 2-piece. Oh my goodness. Cause it technically works. Cause like it gives Jingliu ice damage buff. You get what I'm saying? So it technically works. It actually legitimately technically works. If you want to forget about a break effect, you can just forget about a break effect, because Jingliu doesn't give a shit about break effect. Assuming that you're never going to be using super break ever again, you can kind of just run whatever you want to run over here. Yeah, but I still prefer a slow run, me. And then this is, holy shit, a 222 speed. Yeah. Oh my god, no. That is pretty fast, guys. 9 speed, 9 speed. Okay, this at 0 speed. Oh, wait. It's not even from his relics. It's from the fucking light cone. Oh my god, bro. 30% speed buff from the light cone. So that's why you say your light cone situation is where it is. Bro is a light cone whale. Holy shit. E6 S5. Okay, chat, I actually want to see what this team can perform. I'm going to try out in a little bit, but let me see the rest of the units first, because, yep, that is going to be 4.9222. This is outgoing healing. Yes, it is. Yeah, I don't think you have to change anything about it. So this is going to be completely fine. Light cone spender, absolutely. Saber is at a perfect 60% crit with 313 crit damage. 136 into 135. Of course, because why the fuck not? Maxed out Tracer, Sao Soto into this. Yeah, this is gonna be completely fine over here. This is holy shit, man. Bro, oh my god, this Saber. Okay, take away the S5. This is still really, really fucking good stats though. 4. Okay, this is S, so can probably. Oh, you don't even need the crit rate. Okay, wait, actually you can just run this crit rate. But you need a speed, right? Yeah, you need a speed, unfortunately, because you have E600. Oh my god, man. Wait, he has an almost perfect Saber. 4 rows, 5 rows, 4 rows, 4 rows, 4 rows. It's literally almost the perfect Saber. It might as well be perfect because he already by right hit a 60% crit rate. Right? He already by right hit a 60% crit rate. And then you slap on a Sunday with the overcap, you're pretty much good to go. And the speed tuning is already settled. So, damn, this guy is this light spender is kind of this account is kind of crazy. 127 bobbin into the Vonware energy regeneration, attack percent. Yeah, I would just stick with this. If you're gonna be slapping this on with, like, for example, DOT, just change it to the EHR mains and then it's gonna be fine. Other than that, you can just run triple DOT. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the bobbin too much. Lingsha. What? Holy shit. Damn. I don't really know what I'm looking at. You have 3k attack on a Lingsha. 148. E0 S1. Yeah, me personally, I don't think this Lingsha is gonna be flying too hot. Probably want to change it into the Firefly piece. But if you, oh my god, he filtered out everything, guys. Is that fucking 4-piece hacker space on Black Swan? No way, bro. Oh, you were doing everything in your power to make Black Swan faster than Kafka. Holy shit, dude! Okay, stop. The solution is hella fucking simple. Kill this, slap this on, you're done. You're just like that. Just like that. Because this is literally Kafka's best in slot. Just slap this on, you are actually done, right? This go change it to energy regeneration. Lightning boost is fine. If you want to run DOT, I will keep it as is. And I'm pretty sure this helps you hit the EHR requirement as well. On the dot 120%. You're absolutely fucking welcome, right? Because of high excellence. If you want to be a little bit more of a elitist, you could consider changing 4-piece DOT to 4-piece Eagle. Because the thing with 4-piece Eagle is even though you're going to be getting additional action value from the amount of times you're going to be ulting, you will still be slower than Black Swan from the speed department, which means that Black Swan's very first hit was always gonna be that much. Bro, you don't have to force this, man. You're losing way too much damage by slapping on this. So steal this, give this to Black Swan, slap on Eagle 4-piece, or you have like spare DOT sets like this one. Holy shit, what the fuck? Crit DOT. Maybe one day we'll get ourselves a Kasande, right? Maybe Kasande will come to Honky Starbucks and then he's gonna make DOT crit, and that's gonna be absolutely fucking insane. So maybe that might pop off. But yeah, other than that, I think that is how I would change your DOT. There's no reason for Black Swan to hit 176 speed just for the sake of hitting 176 speed, right? And also, since you mentioned you craft your relics, do you have anything left to craft over here?
My mom is kind of homeless.
Yeah, I think you're a little bit light on this department, if I can say so myself. Just a little bit light. So maybe I would never recommend anyone to start swiping for a predatory gauge game, by the way. Hell nah, right? But if you want to, definitely consider your options a little bit just for the rivalry. Because rivalry is going to be... I mean, it's not really that big of a difference. But if you want to play... Because you mentioned you want to play DOT, right? Okay, on top of the fact that you are a light spender, you did also mention you want to build DOT, right? So the best way to go about DOT is going to be rivalry. And honestly, technically, you're right. You don't really have to go ahead and build a, you don't really have to build a specific, the thingy that is going to be the thingy. As long as you are able to use your crafts for the rivalry, it's fine. Because you don't have to farm the DOT set since you're not playing final. I don't think bro is final. So just crafting out the rivalry is going to be okay, right? Assuming that you do want to play DOT. What is your Black Swan's EHR? Oh, hell nah, bruh. Hell nah. What the fuck is even going on, dude? Who told you to craft this? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, literally just slap on EHR, right? Please give EHR. Please do not pull S5 Jiao Qiu light code for Black Swan just for the sake of stacking on EHR. It's literally throwing money away. You're legit just throwing. You might as well just give me 100 subs and I'll fix your account without the cost of an S5 Jiao Qiu. I think that is a deal, chat, right? For the price of an S5 Jiao Qiu, I will literally fix this account. And you don't even need an S5 Jiao Qiu, right? Okay, then afterwards, yeah, just give this to EHR main, speed boost, get the normal DOT, then rivalry is gonna be fine. When the high incidents come out, I'm guessing you mentioned you want to go for the E2, right? I will probably just stop at E1 as one, because you know, if you wanna slam. Wait, how many pulls do you have again? How many pulls do you have again? You are going to be building up high excellence with 0 stellar jades. 0, bro. 0 stellar jades, 0 pulls. I think... Okay, how about this, right? I feel like this is a good deal, right? So you initially wanted to get E2 Kafka and E2 high excellence. So how about this? How about you stop from the E2, get an E1 Kafka, E1 high excellence, then those two costs that you have saved, you can consider donating them to a local charitable foundation to help streamers in need. Me personally, I would recommend twitch.tv/miserable. So me personally, I think E1 is a great stopping point. It's a great stopping point, right? So that's what, because this is pretty costly, guys. You're literally starting from the ground up, which means that assuming you're putting for E2S1, right, times 2, that is yeah, that's 4 costs, right? That's 8 costs total times 2, right? You're literally saving from 8 costs to 6 costs. But a cost of 2 costs, worst come to worst, is 320 pools. Worst come to worst. Let's just say it's not the worst come to worst. It's 300 pools, give or take, right? So a little bit on the unlucky side. It took you 300 more pools to get that 2 costs. 300 pools is basically $600 US, guys. It's 600 US dollars. You have any idea how much lives you can impact, how much of a change in society, right? So me personally, that is gonna be an exceptional use of your dollar balloon, if I can say so myself. Absolutely, right? In any case, that is pretty much it for the DOT team comms. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bang. 175 into this RMC, I don't think it's gonna be too big of a diff. Double speed is fine. Yan Qing, forget about him. All right. Also, nobody uses this set anymore. Just strip him. Nobody uses this set anymore, so he's done. Acheron. This Acheron on Glamorph. Acheron. Okay, his relic stats are honestly really, really good though. Even on the Glamorph is pretty fucking good. God damn. It's 4 and 3. For the Glamorph set. Unfortunately, this speed is how far off are you? You are 105, right? You are literally 55 speed away. So unless you are living in an alternate universe where you can pull off 55 speed from your ass cheeks, oh wait, you have E6 here. But it's still not enough. 30% speed buff is not enough. 30% speed buff is not enough, right? Yeah, in any case, if you want to min-max this, get the crit value. Because even though this gives you a lot of crit value, you're only really just getting 12% attack. Straight up. Which is, in my opinion, you're losing a lot. Whereas if you run sets like, you know, Saosoro or Izumo, you're also getting the free crit value as well as the ultimate damage, right? You're getting the ultimate damage and the attack on top of all that. So, you can consider as you want. I think this Acheron is going to be fine. Do you skip Jiao Qiu? You skip Jiao Qiu. Do you have Cypher? No Jiao Qiu, no Cypher. Yeah, forget about her. Jingliu is 133, but if he's dead, he's dead. I mean, this is gonna be fine. DOT we already mentioned. Huan is way too fucking slow. Holy shit, you did not give a fuck about Huan. Oh my god. You did not give a fuck about Huan. That has gotta be the saddest oh my god. That is the saddest Huan I've ever seen in my crit DPS Huan. Crit DPS Huan. Yeah, but this Huan is a little bit sad. Alright, it is a little bit sad. 33% crit with 80% crit damage. Maybe consider giving her a little bit more speed. But other than that, if you don't want to use Huan, that's also gonna be completely fine. You know what I'm saying? Bronya, if you're not using that, it's fine. Cast the risk. 87, 58, 212, 10,000 HP. 10,000 HP Casterus. Definitely not because bro has an S5 Lycon. Okay, the Casterus relics, aside from this one piece, looks to be more or less relatable. And there it is. By the power of a light spender, right? By the power of a light spender, if I can say. Okay, maybe it's just because bro is from Asia. You know, the crazy rich Asians, right? To him, literally, this is your typical light spender, if I can say so myself, right? Tip is gonna be at 88, 59.7, 251. Do you S5 the tip signature? Okay, that is not S5. Okay, this tip is looking quite good though. With the E3S1 tip. Energy regeneration, crit, normal crit. 3 rolls crit rate. God damn, that is really, really good. That is damn. Yeah, this team is really. This team will do some damage. This team will blow up a house. Yep. Add on the 32, this is 91. Maybe you can try going for a little bit more crit rate, but I think generally speaking, I think this team is gonna be fine, right? And then this is gonna be fuck, kill the speed, give her all the way, slam wide fusion. What the fuck is that, bro? Holy shit. Bro is cooking. Bro is literally cooking. We do have the 2B's Watering Waves and the 2B's Longevous, but damn, bro is absolutely cooking. But she's not wide enough, unfortunately. We do have ourselves the E5. E5 as one bird, yeah? Yeah, but unfortunately, just not really that wide enough. Silver Wolf is way too fucking slow, bro. What is this? What is that? What is that, bro? Holy shit, what the fuck is that? Oh my god, that hell nah. Hell nah. Okay, crit ratio wise is kind of okay. Yeah, the IBCZ is oh my god. You might be the first person I've ever met in my life, other than Zedion, that S5 incessant rate. Holy shit. That is crazy. You got the S5 before the E6 for Silver Wolf. For Silver Wolf. Oh my god. Holy shit. This light cone is so ass, bro. 40% EHR, 20% crit rate, and 20% increased damage for one turn. One turn, bro. Oh my god. That is crazy. That is legit crazy. That is, and it's a random hit target, by the way. It's not all targets that you hit with your AoE. It's a random hit target, bro. Oh my god. That's actually fucking insane, bro. Oh my god. Yo, I'm so okay. Yeah, it is what it is. And lastly, we do have the E2 deal. E3. E3. Very, very good. Crit rate and the attack. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry. Maybe eventually we'll see if bro is gonna pop the fuck off with the additional deal. If you get what I'm saying, right? So deal is deal. Deal is fine. Lurcha is way too slow. Yeah, Lurcha is way too slow. I feel like any of these units, yeah, Gallagher is also way too slow. Nah. Yeah, Gallagher is way too slow. Then we do have one last archer. Oh, this guy is too poor. Why would you ever use a smelly, stinky free unit as a light spender, right? You might as well just unfavor this. You will never use him ever again, right? So with that, that is pretty much all of his builds. Frankly speaking, I don't think I need to say anything, right? Bro's account is definitely cracked out of wazoo. I kind of, at this point, just want to see how this Jingliu team actually cooks. Is Jingliu gonna be dealing more damage, or is Hia gonna be doing more damage, right? We'll give on the Sunday, we'll give up the Hia, we'll give the Jingliu, and I guess we give up the team over here, and then we'll just slap it on in the bump it up, and then we'll just take a look, see. We'll take a look, see, before we wrap this up. There we go. There we go. Boom. 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 Let's go. Eyes res, by the way, chat. Eyes res, by the way. Alright, there we go. Towards the west wind. Alright, let's see this damage over here. Let's see this damage over here. 44. Okay, that's 900k on Jingliu, chat. Bro, this Jingliu is cooking. Bro, look at this shit. They made her have 5 stacks on E6. Is literally touching the 10,000 HP mark. I have never seen that ever, bro. Holy shit. That is crazy, chat. 672 crit damage. This is even before Sunday's buff, by the way. This is literally before Sunday's buffs. Wait, hold on. Let me take a look-see over here. Let me take a look-see over here. 6. Oh, man, that is ridiculously disgusting. Gives us the action value advance, and then we give bro the crit damage buff. Okay, let's see this. Let's see this. Okay, let's see this. Let's see this. Holy shit. This is 1000 crit damage. Because he's gonna convert the excess crit rate into crit damage. 1000 crit damage, Jingliu. In memory of chaos. In memory of chaos. Holy shit, the amount of buff is crazy, bro. Wait, I kind of want to see this damage. Wait, I kind of want to... Let's see this. Let's see this. Eyes res, by the way. Oh my god. Bro, imagine if we just ran a sustainless. That single Jingliu hit would have literally just one-shotted him. If we ran sustainless. Holy shit, chat. So what is the moral of the story, guys? What is the moral of the story, guys? The moral of the story? What do you think, Hue? What is the moral of the story? Bro doesn't know shit. The moral of the story is just be a light spender in Honkai. As long as you are a light spender in HSR, even units like Jingliu can pop the fuck off, if I can say that. Bro is literally running her with a HB main stat. You know what I'm saying? Anything is possible within HSR, even as a light spender. Try sustainless. Okay. We'll do one last thing. One last thing, sustainless. I guess we just select on like a lure, right? Oh, do we have gap? Oh wait. Oh my god, bro. Okay, wait. Sustainless with the silver wolf. Rare. How the hell do we have rubber? Exceptional. Bop. Bop again. Bop. Because I want to save the item for next wave, you know what I'm saying? I want to save the item for next wave. There we go. There we go. And then I will kill them with that singular. Please don't delay. Please don't delay. Please don't. Okay, you know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, alright? We'll get us the dev down. We'll get us the eyes rest. We'll get us the arise. Alright, let's see this. Let's see this. Bro literally dealt less damage than with Hya. Hya literally help us deal more damage. That is fucking crazy, bro. Okay, delete this shit. Oh my god, Hya, bro, the E6 Hya damage amplification was crazy, bro. The E6 Hya damage amplification was absolutely crazy. Okay, in any case, we still managed to get this. So, bada boom, bada boom. I don't think we need to see the rest. So that is gonna be the HB buff from Hya is absolutely insane. Okay, chat. I am going to wrap up this account review. Me personally, I think we gotta, you know, I think this is gonna be for a light spender account. I think this is definitely gonna be an escort. Now the thing is, right, if he was a heavy spender, if he was an actual whale, which he is not, then I think it will probably be around A to A+. Okay, maybe A+, right? A+, right? But because he is a light spender, right? Because he kind of skipped quite a decent chunk of units Going a little bit more for the Virgo investments and all kinds of stuff. So for a light spender, this is going to be an S rank account, if I can say so myself. So with that, we have come to the end of this account review. Exclamation review to get your account review. I don't really do them that much anymore, but I really want me to save your account already. In this case, not even to save, but to flex bro's account. There's gonna be that. Word of the day is gonna be light spender. Join Discord, join our page for all of our enemy guys. I still don't upload all the face stuff, all the best of my guys. Use the copy of them. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.